so I want to address this masculine, feminine. What do we mean by that? It means many things based on society, culture, different cultures. We'll give you our definition of masculine vibe, feminine vibe. Masculine vibe. So it doesn't matter if we got male or female bodies. It doesn't matter about our sexual preference. We just happen to be straight for now. You never know about these things. Life changes, right? You never know, all right? So, and what's really cool is that masculine vibe is in all of us. It just happens to be, in our relationship, that my core essence is more identified with the masculine vibe, the core of me. And what that is awareness. Another way of saying it is awareness. Presence. The part in me and the part in all of us that can step up away from life, analyze different angles. Okay, look, here we've got a circumstance we've got to deal with. Let's step back a bit. You know the saying, let's step back? That's the masculine in us. Let's step back. Let's see. If we go down road A, option A, this is what's the potential. If it's a business decision as an example, or a family decision. If we go down road B or road C, this is what's possible. The best sense I have from my experience and gut feeling is to let's take road B in this particular case. That capacity to step up and away from life is masculine awareness, consciousness, presence. It's neither in life or in death. It's watching life and death. It's watching the seasons of life and death. But in itself, it's not in life or death. Now, there's someone looking out right now at us and listening. That same one that was there when you were 5 years old, you may not remember, or you try to remember early childhood memory. Your body was very different, right? Your thoughts were very different. What you liked, what your values were. I remember I wanted a Steve Austin Bionic Man rocket ship. You open it up and it turns into a lab where you get to exchange his robotic parts. You remember that?
I did
too. Some of you remember that. Okay, so that masculine is this space. It's like, who was I who was there at that age that will be there if I get a few more years? It's that thing that's consistent and unchanging while everything else is changing. Your thoughts are changing daily, right? What you read influences. You picked up something on improving your communication. That's in the realm of change. The realm of what never changes, steady presence, awareness, consciousness, is masculine in our language. Now, how that filters down into everyday life, those who have more of that as an essence, as a core essence, you'll be identified, you'll take on this life and you'll be identified with that. And what will happen is when you're feeling, because you are freedom in a way, ultimate freedom, when you forget that that's what you are, when there's a obstruction over freedom or a constriction in life, you'll feel it even more. It'll show up in your body very intensely. It'll show up in your thoughts, your ideas.
Your awareness on freedom is your biggest awareness, whether freedom is happening or not in your perception. And that is your biggest concern, your biggest, you know, that is the very thing that you must overcome or you must achieve. You must have freedom happening. And when you lose awareness that you are that very freedom, then you seek freedom in every single thing that you do. You seek it out to get more of it.
What you're trying to do is find yourself. Okay? So that's masculine. If you look at young, let's say boys who are more masculine oriented, and it just happens to be that about 80% of men and boys, not all, about 80% are more so masculine in their deepest essence, their vibe. That's not 100%, just more so. Okay? Now, if you look at young boys who have a masculine essence, like my son, for example, no matter, even from a young age, if you know, we weren't into weapons and, you know, try to teach them to be non-violent and things like that and appreciate life and things like that. Doesn't matter what we do, taking away the kids' water guns, they'll make it out of their hand, you know, make it out of wood, because there's a fascination with death. Seeing an ant and then what happens to it when you step on it. These type of things. And I don't know about some of you, but I remember a lot of my boy buddies when we were young, you know, some of them would put like do the nasty things. They put a firecracker in a frog's mouth and blow it up. And it's to see what's on the other side of death. It's a fascination with it. And carried on, it's rarely that women make war in the world. It's more, tends to be missiles, if you notice, look like metallic big dicks who can bang property more than the other, okay? So that's masculine.
And mission, your mission in life is at the forefront of what it is that you want to bring freedom into life through your mission. Knowing your mission is your biggest seeking. And so this obsession with, you know, your mission, that was, what do you have to do in this world before you die to die complete? That seeking, it's that knowing, that entering the world, wanting to enter the world with your mission. And so your mission should include your relationship. It may or may not. A healthy relationship includes your mission. And remembering that is very important. And for us with a more feminine vibe to get, their mission is what drives them. Or knowing of their mission is what drives them.
Or
so,
finding it.
Finding out what that is. So as we listen to the aspect of the masculine vibe, really notice that in yourselves, whether we're male or female. And notice the tensions that are possible for being in that masculine vibe, or having that masculine vibe. And just notice it. Just have compassion with it, both in yourselves and for your partner.